Like she said, my name is Tomika Goble. I'm with Highland Elementary in Johnson County. I teach special needs. My grant, this is the first time I have written one, so I'm kind of all new to this process, is called Race to Reading. It is to help students with disabilities who have trouble with reading fluency, text comprehension skills, vocabulary learning, and abstract reasoning. What I wanted to do was to make sure that all the students in my class during their resource time have access to their own technology. This grant enabled me to purchase 4 tablets and 2 iPads, and my hope is to use apps and different reading resources because students are so game oriented anymore, video games, that programs that I'm using are working, but they're not giving me the results that I would really like to see. So my hope is that putting them into more of a video game type learning situation with, say, sight words, sentence building, that they will be able to get that multisensory instruction that they need and be able to improve their sight word recognition, reading fluency, comprehension through using those apps. We all know students with special needs, all students, but mostly students with special needs, need that multiple ways of learning. They need that multisensory approach. Some of the apps that I have chosen to try, and all of these I have not used, I'm just going to try them, is on your handout, I have them all listed. Sight word sentence builder. One thing I really like about this one is there's no ads, so you don't have to worry about what they're advertising on the app. But it's a kid-friendly app that trains children to recognize the adult sight words and build sentences with them. There's different levels that contain simple and common phrases that are constructed using those sight words. Children hear the phrase, and then they must arrange the words on the screen in the correct order of the sentence as they progress through the game. It teaches the sight words by doing and working with them rather than just looking at them and speaking the word. It has colorful graphics along with lovable animal and other rewards to keep them curious. It's very interactive. And it will also monitor your child's progress on a report card that it will print out for you. That's one reason I wanted each of my students to have their own device, because a lot of these apps you can't set up like a classroom, so you can monitor per student. So if I assign one device per student, then their progress, what's on that app is their progress. And it will show you their recent scores, and it also tells you how much time they have played on that app or worked on that app. The next one is called Sight Words Coach. It covers all 5 levels of the DOSH sight words. It helps them by remembering which words are more challenging. It detects which words are more challenging for the students, and it asks them to recognize them or work with those words more often. It says that playing it just 5 minutes a day can make a dramatic difference, so we will see. It has colorful graphics, fun sounds and animations, remembers and shows quiz results, automatically creates lists of 10 words that need to be worked on, and it will record custom words featuring you or your child's voice. So I can actually record vocabulary words, spelling words, things like that they can use to learn those as well. This app is also ad-free. The next one is Reading Frenzy or Read Frenzy. I really like the looks of this app. I've not used it a whole lot yet. It is for K through 8. It does sight words, it does rhyming, it does grammar, it does parts of speech. It actually has all subject areas: math, science, social studies, language arts, arts and humanities, and technical and engineering. You can view the scores and how much time they have spent using the app. They learn reading fundamentals, sight words, and like I said, it has grades K through 8 on it. And then the last 2 apps that I have on there or 3 apps that I have on there for use are reading apps. Being able to listen to stories and see the words helps students to recognize and learn how to read. The Dr. Seuss Treasury has over 50 Dr. Seuss books on it. It is a free app. All of these are free apps. Some of them have in-app purchases. This one does have in-app purchases. However, you do get at least one book per month free. You can purchase more, but you do get one per month free. You can see their reading skills. I give statistics on the number of books they've read, how many hours they spent, how many pages they've turned, and they can tap words if they don't know a word. If they're trying to read it on their own, they can tap words that they don't know and it will read it to them. It encourages literacy skills with highlighted narration. They can learn new vocabulary with tappable words and pictures. They can sort books alphabetically. You can sort the books alphabetically or by publication date to help find books easier. You watch each story unfold on screen with the same glorious imagery and words found in printed versions, but you have the added benefit of several interactive features. Epic is also another one that we use a lot for accelerated reader program. They can go in and choose a book. They just have to make sure it is on the accelerated reader program if they're wanting to take a test on that book, but it will read the book to them. And then they can go into Accelerated Reader and take the test. 1 Minute Reader is a fluency app that has engaging context just to build fluency. They can read. They have a model that fluently reads it to them. They repeat reading it until they can read it on their own. And then I do not have explanations of all the other apps, but under the very bottom, it says progress monitoring programs. I'm going to use Easy CBM, IXL, ExactPath to monitor progress.